Music is timeless, universal language that resonates deep within everyone. And Google gets that. That's why they've brought up something truly magical: AI Duet Piano. This musical combination plays piano with anybody, harmonizing with every note and acting as a creative collaborator. Today, we're diving into this extraordinary innovation. You play the keys, and AI Duet Piano responds with harmonies that'll blow your mind. Stick around because we're about to unlock the secrets of this musical marvel. Let the symphony begin. Starting with the big question, what exactly is the AI Duet Google experiment? It's all about making music with the power of artificial intelligence. Created by developer and computer scientist Yotam Man, this musical experiment was released by Google back in 2017, so it's not a brand new release. However, it's been creating quite a buzz in the world of digital pianos. What can you do with AI Duet? For starters, you can play along with it on your desktop, either by clicking the keys or typing with the center row of your keyboard. And if you're more of a mobile user, don't worry, you can tap away on your screen to create beautiful melodies. AI Duet uses the Magenta AI model in the backend, powered by TensorFlow, Tone.js, and open source tools from the Magenta project. When you play some notes or type on your keyboard, the front-end client creates short MIDI files using your input and sends them to a Flask server. This server then takes that MIDI input and continues it using Magenta and TensorFlow. The result? It feels like you're jamming in harmony with the computer, and it always stays in key with your melody. But AI Duet isn't just a fancy tech toy. It's a creative tool that can generate musical concepts and rhythmic patterns. So, if you're a composer or musician looking for inspiration, this AI-powered buddy might be your new best friend. The best part? You don't even need to be a piano maestro to enjoy it. Just press some keys and see what musical magic comes back. It's a fantastic example of how machine learning can spark creativity in new ways. How does the AI Duet Piano work? Here's what AI Duet's lead musician and coder Yotam Man has to say.
Making music using code isn't a new thing at all, but machine learning gives us a different way to go about it. If I was trying to make AI Duet with more traditional programming, I'd have to write out lots of rules, like if someone plays a C, maybe respond by going up to a G. Or if someone plays 3 ascending notes, then maybe go back down. I'd basically be creating this map to tell the computer how to make these decisions, but there are just too many note and timing combinations to map it all by hand. This experiment approaches the problem differently, using machine learning, specifically neural networks. We played the computer tons of examples of melodies. Over time, it learns these fuzzy relationships between notes and timings and builds its own map based on the examples it's given. So in this experiment, you play a few notes. They go to the neural net, which basically decides, based on those notes and all the examples it's been given, some possible responses.
As Yotam said, it all begins with the neural network. Like any AI system worth its digital salt, Magenta, the technology behind AI Duet, relies on a vast dataset of examples. These examples include auditory, musical, and visual art. Think of it like giving the AI a canvas filled with the colors of creativity. Now, the real magic happens when this neural net gets to work. It's like having a musical maestro who can create something unique by learning from these examples. How? Through machine learning, of course. It picks up on commonalities, melodies, rhythms, and patterns hidden within the data. But what makes AI Duet truly special is that it's part of Google's open source code initiative. This means that independent developers like you and me can join in the creative exploration of AI. Sure, it might not have taken off like wildfire in the realm of natural language processing, thanks to ChatGPT, but it's definitely making waves in computational music. This delightful creation was brought to life through Yotam Man's collaboration with Magenta, the open source project for computational music and art. Now, here's where time becomes the ultimate teacher. As you continue to play, the AI Duet learns. It forms relationships between notes and timing, creating its own musical maps based on what it's listened to. It's not just having a machine that has learned, it's all about having one that continues to learn. It's like having a musical apprentice who's consistently improving. Moreover, these musical maps are stored in the AI's neural networks. So, when you play, it compares your melodies with what it's learned, and in real time, it responds with the best match. The result? A musical duet that feels almost eerily human, as if your computer suddenly gained a talent for actually composing. Here's what some musicians have to say about it. How to use AI Duet Piano. The first step in using AI Duet Piano is simply playing the piano keys. You can use your computer's keyboard or any other input method you prefer. Imagine you're sitting at a piano and you're ready to make some music. As you start tapping those keys, something magical begins to happen. The craziest part is that Yotam admits he never specifically programmed the AI to pick up on rhythm and timing. It just somehow learned how to do so by interacting with players. How incredible is that? The AI's response may seem a bit random at times, and that's part of the charm. It's not trying too hard to craft a chart-topping hit. Instead, it's about exploring the endless possibilities of music.
It was cool to see people use it in ways I didn't expect. Instead of taking turns, a few people played at the same time as the neural net's response, kind of getting in a creative feedback loop with the computer.
AI Duet Piano is a versatile tool that allows you to explore variations and dive deep into your creativity. Try different melodies, rhythms, and patterns to see how the AI complements your musical choices. You can think of it as a musical sandbox where you're free to play around and see what emerges. It's a fantastic way to discover new musical ideas and find unexpected harmonies. You can play the piano keys on your device. AI Duet Piano is not limited to your computer's keyboard. You can also play the piano keys on your device, whether a tablet, smartphone, or even an MIDI controller. This versatility makes it accessible to musicians and music enthusiasts of all kinds. So, whether you're on the go or sitting in your studio, you can connect with AI Duet and let your creativity flow. It's like having a portable musical companion ready to jam with you anytime, anywhere. If you prefer a more tactile experience, you can connect your physical piano or MIDI keyboard to your device and play away. AI Duet Piano is designed to work seamlessly with a variety of input methods, ensuring that you can express your musical ideas in the way that feels most natural to you. AI Duet Online is all about the joy of playing a duet with your computer. Even if you don't know the first thing about playing the piano, you can still have a fantastic experience. Just press a few keys and listen to the beautiful response. It's an inspiring way to spark creativity in ways you never thought possible. What AI does Google use? Well, Google is no stranger to the world of AI, and they're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. One of their most powerful artificial neural networks is known as PaLM 2. This is the brain behind Google Bard, and it's nothing short of impressive. PaLM 2 is what we call an LLM, or large language model, and it's designed to work wonders with text, audio, images, and videos. In other words, it's a versatile AI that can make magic happen across various forms of digital media. But Google doesn't stop there. They're not just about one-trick ponies when it comes to AI. They're actually developing multiple models that have multimodal capabilities. Now, what does that mean? It means these models can handle different types of data simultaneously. So, if you want to create a multimedia masterpiece, Google's got you covered. Looking at the music side of things, you might be wondering how AI fits into the world of music, and that's where Music LM comes into play.
And what Music LM does is taking this very powerful audio generation algorithm, train it on music data, and add specific controls for music creation, such as text, voice, melody conditioning, and so on.
Na 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 na.
Google's AI text-to-music generator, Music LM, is responsible for some of their coolest musical experiments. Many musicians agree that this is undoubtedly one of the most incredible things AI can do, considering how it can just turn mere ideas and descriptions into actual music. But what makes Music LM even more exciting is its ability to experiment and innovate. It doesn't just stick to one style or genre. It can adapt to different musical genres and moods, and even create unique compositions based on the input it receives. So, whether you want a classical masterpiece or a modern pop hit, Music LM can make it happen. The good news is that Google often shares its AI experiments with the world. You can find these experiments on platforms like Google Arts and Culture, where you can interact with and experience the magic of AI-generated art and music. It's incredible to see how Google's AI is not only pushing the boundaries of technology, but also making it accessible to artists, creators, and curious minds like you and me. Whether you're an aspiring musician, a writer, or just someone who loves exploring the possibilities of AI, Google's experiments have something exciting to offer. Exploring the fascinating world of AI Duet has been fun, and it's even more exciting to find out that Google hasn't just stopped at this one AI. They have continued to develop other programs that span the world of music and creativity. For example, the Infinite Drum Machine generates beats endlessly, adapting to your preferences and style.
This is something we made called the Infinite Drum Machine. It's basically an experiment to see how machine learning might organize everyday sounds.
It's like having an AI jamming partner that never runs out of ideas. We must admit that Magenta, Google's open source research project, is excellently helping and inspiring creatives everywhere. It's a treasure trove of tools and models for musicians, artists, and researchers who want to collaborate with AI in their creative processes. From music composition to image generation, Magenta is a playground for creative minds. AI Duet is only one of the many tools that have successfully come out of Magenta. We certainly find it amazing. So tell us, will you be trying out the AI Duet anytime soon? And what feature stood out to you the most? Thanks for joining us on this musical adventure, and we'll see you in the next video. And if you like this video, check this one out too.